welcome to week 3 of Next in Line. That's right, we've reached the halfway point, and boy, are our cast members anxious. You see, they've been living here for 3 solid weeks just trying to figure out what it takes to become a ruler, and it has been a grueling process so far. In week 1, we saw how amicable they are. In week 2, we saw how much they know about history and the quirks of humanity. This week, what will we find out? Let's get our cast members out here, and we'll get right to it. Hello, welcome back, all of my cast members. And I do mean, where's the fairy? Oh, there he is. Hello, fairy. I see you. Isn't that crazy?
Yes. For once.
For once, I see you. That's exciting. Welcome back, Brent.
Oh.
Brent, what do you have to say for yourself?
I bet you were all like thinking, oh, Brent's on some sort of hero's journey and I was going to discover myself.
Nobody thought that at all, Brent.
Definitely thought that. No, you thought that. No.
Nobody thought that.
All right. Well, the truth is I'm a drunk. Yeah, I woke up in my tavern and there was my shopkeeper and we just had a literally like 3 days of a bender and I needed to sober up first and that took about a day.
Yes, I left you by the pigs to wash off every bit.
Honestly,
I had to quarantine you for a day.
Yeah, and those pigs, I've got to say, I've really formed a special bond with them, and I'm glad that they're around because, like, wow, like they just get me, you know?
Is there a reason why one of them woke up dead on Thursday?
I'm back, baby.
Let's now speak with Cassiopeia, who won last week's challenge. How are you feeling?
This is the first I've ever come close to winning anything that wasn't from the means of stealing or taking it from somebody who isn't watching. So I'm really excited.
Someone won 3 points, but someone got docked 1 point. Teddy, how are you feeling, mate?
I will stand by the fact that I disagree with the call, and I shouldn't have lost a point. So that's what I'm going to
disagree with the call all you want, but them's the breaks, as they say.
I thought I did a great job. I'm just trying to put myself back together.
Let's now see about the person who got 1 point last week. Queen Rabinka, are you feeling less feisty this week?
Well, I'll just reiterate that I was robbed of the points I deserved. And as charming Cassiopeia put it, you have to act like a queen to be a queen. And even better is to be a queen, to be a queen of a second land. Thank you.
Someone whose journey has really expanded has been that of Dogfan. How are you feeling, Hermit?
I am great.
You have 3 points coming into this week.
Yes. Well, I dare say I hardly tried.
Do you feel like that is something you want to tell me?
Mr. Flynn, I think I shall. Key to success is try little, I've found.
Try little and find success. Very interesting. Which is a very good connection between someone that I feel tries very hard. Gwen, you come into this week with 2 points. How do you feel?
I feel as though hardship is something that makes us better. So, though last week I didn't receive any points and I feel some type of way about it, I believe that my ambition and determination will get me to where I need to be.
Very nice. That's good qualities to have, especially in a room.
And I'm sorry, but there's nothing wrong with wanting to do things well.
My, Gwen, I've never seen you get angry.
I'm not angry.
Does anyone else feel like Gwen is angry?
She's very angry.
I object to being called angry. I mean, do I have passion? Yes. But what's wrong with that? Don't they want a ruler who seems alive?
Let's talk about this week's challenge a little bit, shall we? It's week 3, we're halfway through. We've determined who is amicable amongst this group, and we've determined who knows the facts about history and humanity in this group. You have all performed admirably, except for Brent, who spent a good night with some pigs. But here's the thing. You will be presented with so many challenges as a leader that you will have to come up with different solutions constantly. And the only way to do it right are by showing creativity. So we need a ruler that knows how to creatively solve problems as they come. Do you feel like you're creative? As always, enjoy your day before you can't anymore. We'll convene here later for challenge number 3.
Well, creativity. I'm great at that, among all the other things I'm great at, so I don't see this challenge as being a problem.
I'm starting to think that creativity is, well, freedom to make your own choices, to express thyself. Quite like the idea of creative expression.
It's kind of like you're a wuss if you're creative. You know what I'm saying? It's not looked upon as like this great thing. And I'm really excited to show that because I really feel like I've been getting, ditched my whole life for just being, oh, Brent's got to stay a certain way. Brent's got to maintain the tavern. Brent's got to do this. And I'm like, ugh.
I don't get out of bed, this stupid challenge. I'll show him. I'll show you, Mom. I'll show you who's good enough.
To be or not to be, that is the question. Hello.
Hello again.
How are you?
Very good, as to be expected. And you?
I am fine. I'm just practicing.
For
Just anything. I think it's good to stay on top of any sort of skills. So I'm just running through them. A little bit of this new playwright Shakespeare.
Oh, yes, I understand being on top. I understand that you were not happy about not getting the point that I got.
I am unhappy to not be winning. I want to win. That is all.
As do I, lady in waiting.
Queen Rabinka, did you know that there are rumors going around this house that you acquired these points in a non-moral way?
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, people are just too busy talking. I guess instead of worrying about winning, they're busy gossiping. That's just a waste of time.
I don't... Who does like Queen Rebecca?
All right, well, I just want to let you know that I don't think you're doing very well in this house. Lots of people are talking. And
I think I'm doing quite well. I made a great connection with Cassie, and you and I had a conversation originally that seemed to go okay. But let me ask you, what is your strategy? Like, how are you going to attempt to win?
Why would I tell you? I've grown up with royalty. I know that they just take whatever they want from others, normally ideas or inventions or creativity, and then they pass it off as their own.
That's a good idea.
I'm done doing that.
That's a good idea. Very good idea. Yes. Good strategy. Well, that went wonderfully. Perhaps I see a new strategy. I think that was a wonderful conversation. We had a charming little chat. Gwendolyn and I, yes. Charming.
Right. So, like when the coppers pull you over for no reason and they're like, "Are you drinking and driving a horse?" And I'm like, "Absolutely not." And then they take me to jail anyway. Just makes no sense. That's kind of like what Queen Rebecca is to me. Just get her.
She's already a queen. Why does she want to be a queen of two places? It's kind of like Christ. Why do we have to have Christianity in so many places? There are other religions. I think it's only fair.
I kind of envy it. Her ability to not care about anyone else's opinions, to think that she's in the right no matter what. I struggle with that.
And then what's her name? The lady. Okay, so here's the truth. In my time away, when I was drinking, I realized I am incredibly lonely. That's the truth. So I've got a new perspective on the lady in waiting. I want someone in my life.
I'm just tired of people who have power deciding that they can tell other people what to do or what to think. That's exactly how she is. I mean, I'm practicing, and then she's asking me my strategy. She doesn't care about me. She doesn't want to invest in me. All she wants is to figure out a way to win.
Listen, mate, I've been from the streets long enough to realize that Gwendolyn is gonna kick Rabinka's ass if she doesn't shut the up anytime soon.
Why would you keep asking me about the pig? I don't know anything about pig.
Oh, right. When you wake up next to a dead pig, you kind of want to know, what's up, man?
Why would I have anything to do with it? I mean, thou shalt not kill, right? I mean, I would never do that.
I feel like out of anyone in this group, you just like pick a random one and say, who's gonna kill the pig? I don't know. Dog Franc comes to the top of mind.
The first commandment for me to betray all that I've grown up with and...
Hey, dude, let me ask you a question. Just like curious. So last week you were wearing like your garments, and where are they now?
Well, they are gone.
And what does that say about your traditions and your rules?
Brent. 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 I killed the pig. I killed the pig. I killed the pig.
Really?
I was only trying to feel, well, the way that a person feels when they procure their food.
I don't buy that.
We eat animals all the time.
Yeah.
Because I was never allowed to kill, I never killed.
The gentlemen of despair are the boys that are just constantly upset and sad. It's like, that's dog fig, It's always like, oh, what about my loneliness? Oh, you ate the last cracker. That makes me sad.
So, are we trying to cook bacon? I'm willing to forget about this whole thing.
I cannot.
Go through something. But are you going to eat? You've never eaten meat before, have you?
I have. I've just never killed it and then consumed it. Now that I've killed it, I can't.
What I think is really strange is when people have the privilege to say, oi, I don't eat meat, and say, oh, you have options. That's crazy. I don't understand what that's like. What's an option? We just eat whatever the fuck we find.
Oh, let's open up its heart. That's like the thing. It's like family tradition. Once you kill something, you have to eat its heart. I believe in you. Do it. Dog fan. Do it.
I can't.
Do it. Maybe I was too rough on the guy. To be honest, when you're in one of those moments, like I was kind of thinking like, if he's gonna kill the pig, then is he gonna kill anybody else? Am I a target? And
There's what we call the copulation crew. You know, those guys that just want to wink at you and drink an ale and take you back to a haystack and do unspeakable things to you until you forget all sense of morality. And then just when you feel like this new life is a life for you, they don't write back.
Brent is what happens when you leave bread and water for too long.
I wanted to tempt the rules because authority. But now I feel I've broken too many of them.
the guy's got problems.
Oh, dear pig.
Teddy,
Oh, Gwen! Sorry.
what are you doing? What is that behind your back?
Behind my back. Oh man, everyone says I can never see you, and all of a sudden you can see everything that I'm doing so clearly.
You didn't answer my question, Teddy. What are you fiddling around with?
It's fairy dust.
Oh, you brought some with you here.
Well, I didn't bring any, so it's my own natural concoction. I don't know what it's gonna affect, but I'm gonna pour some on Cassiopeia.
Why?
Because she's pushed me to the last straw.
You're charging at me right now, and I need you to bring it down. Bring energy just a little bit. Just bring it in. Right? Do you need a hug?
No, I don't need a hug. I don't know why you're trying to. Don't do this little switcheroo on me, thinking that you can. I know what your games are, thief.
No, Teddy, come on. We talked about this. Those long
Gwen,
hours.
I know you're a good girl, but you're in or you're out with me on this one.
Teddy? Well, he's interesting.
Teddy, I mean, all those talks we had along the garden. I mean, you talked about wanting to be more than just the stereotype. This is how people see you already, Teddy.
Well, they're gonna see me like this, and they're gonna see me like this on a throne, Gwen.
But I want you to know that you don't have to be this way. Hello, Brent.
What
Hello.
are you not talking about?
Oh, hey, Brent.
Oh, we were just chatting. I mean, you do have a particular musk about you, must I say.
I was just about to add to that as well, Brent. You smell like a pig's feet doused in pickle juice and then spread over a garlic toast.
You're thinking of Christmas. I like that.
I guess that is Christmas. You're right.
Yeah, cool, man. I knew I liked you. We haven't really gotten to chat yet. But yeah, just wanted to say I think you're doing great.
Oh.
And you seem cool.
Me? I'm cool?
Yeah.
What, he
Yeah,
was
I'm pretty
talking to
cool.
me, Teddy. I'm the cool one.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'd give you a free drink at my tavern. And
Free
half off.
drink.
I think we're all becoming family. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say.
Not like brother and sister, though, right?
No.
Okay.
Not like that. Yeah.
Teddy, you're
Or
so
are you two are more like a brother and sister? I can see it. I see the
No,
resemblance.
I wouldn't. I would say you and
Sure.
I would be
Sure.
like brothers.
brother and sister.
Yeah, Gwen, I would say you and I could be like friends, but like
Yeah, but friends that like don't get along and don't want to like really spend time with each other, or
no, like the friends that hang out every day and go down by the lake side, and you'd be doing some writing.
Are there any benefits to our friendship?
Yeah, I like that.
yeah, the benefit of knowing that there are other people you can be with. It's like one of those friends that's like, oh, thank good I hung out with them. Thank goodness I'm not actually like with them, like as a partner or something.
I don't have any friends like that.
Yeah, I would say kind of the opposite.
Brent can just fuck a pig.
I think this is good. you want to go slow. I want to pretend like I'm not too into her. That way, I come across better. If I care less and she cares more, it's a good thing, right?
First, I was like, I'm into you. Then I was like, I'm not into you. How does she not see that I'm totally into her?
I mean, what girl doesn't want options? I don't think that I should have to choose. I mean, I'm into this experience for whatever it brings into my life, and everyone needs some company sometime.
I've created a beautiful poetic space for our cast members, and I welcome them out. Come join me out in the meditation circle. Oh, hello, welcome. Isn't this lovely? Look what I've been doing all morning.
Wow.
Wow.
You did
Right?
this?
A lot of rocks.
I approve.
Yes, I found a bunch of rocks by the ravine and I just started getting them and putting them in because we are here to see your creativity in action. What I am asking you to do is recite short form poetry. That's right, ancient Japanese short form poetry called haikus.
We're saying hi to who?
We're saying hi to ku. This poetry used to be at the beginning of larger poems in Japanese culture. They were 5 syllables for the first line, 7 syllables for the second line, and 5 syllables for the last line. 5, 7, 5. So we need to know that you are a creatively oriented person with your solutions, and we will now pit you against each other in a poetry slam of sorts. Now, Cassie, you won last week. You had the choice of participating in this game and maybe losing some points, or you can just sit there and not do anything and keep your 3 points. What say you? Don't take too long, because I will volunteer you. She's playing very good, everybody. She is going to be risking her points. But know this, we are doing this in a tournament-style bracket, meaning you automatically enter the second round.
Oh my God.
So don't worry about that. The other person that will also be foregoing the first round is Brent. For having 0 points, he's being rewarded by moving on to the
Now
next
that's
round.
not fair. How
You
is
know
that
what's
fair?
fair, Queen Rabinka? Getting 1 point and earning it. And so, because you have been so kind to Gwendolyn today, it's going to be you and her in the first competition of haikus. Here's what I will do for you. I'm going to give you 2 words, random words, and you are to create a haiku that links them together. We will begin with Queen Rabinka. Your 2 words are rocks and drool.
Rocks and Drool, a poem, a haiku poem by Queen Rabinka. Hard, cold, like my heart. Winning the kingdom is my goal. Makes me drool for power.
We will now move on to Gwendolyn.
Rocks and Drool, a haiku poem by Gwendolyn George. Deep inside, I rupture. I feel moist on my face now. Before I awake. Thank you.
No,
Wow.
clearly I won that one. Clearly I won.
Now we will see Dogfin and Teddy go against each other before we determine who moves on to the next round. Dogfin, you will be going first. Your words are fart and fin.
I think of the Finns. They are a great farting people. I've killed a wee pig.
Oh, Lord. Dogfin is going through something, clearly. All right, Teddy, you get the same words. Let's hear your haiku.
The gas that must pass flows through me like water. Shark. Animal with butt.
Very good. Very good. We are going to move on to the next round where Cassiopeia will be pitted against Teddy. And Dogfin, you're eliminated. I'm sorry, but you will be getting 0 points in today's challenge.
I lost. Well, over the last few days, I've lost a lot.
Meanwhile, Queen Rabinka and Gwendolyn, you both had mistakes in your haikus. But one of them was about what the actual words were, and thus, Queen Rabinka, you have been eliminated.
What?
And
What do you
Gwendolyn,
mean? I talked about a stone that is my heart. I give you people from my heart, my moral heart. And this is how you repay me?
yes, it's almost as if it's poetic justice, if you will. Gwendolyn, you will be facing Brent in the next round. In fact, you will be going first in this second round. Gwendolyn and Brent, your words will be sand and hourglass. And we begin with Gwendolyn.
Time keeps on slipping. I feel it in my undercarriage. Oh, under place. I want to be young.
It's almost as if time keeps slipping into the future. Very interesting. Brent?
This one is a shout out to Gwen. May the best haiku win. Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I'm not going to correct you. You are just going to say a haiku.
Unbelievable, magnificent, how I feel. Gwen has stolen my heart away. Sands slipping through an hourglass.
Wow. Very moving, Brent. Very moving. Now, we move on to Cassiopeia versus Teddy. Cassie, you begin, and your words will be cat and cradle.
A haiku by Cassiopeia Franc. Meowing outside is the desire fruitful? I long to be held.
Very nice. Good work. Teddy, do not freak out. I see your little wings fluttering everywhere. Calmly.
You got this, Teddy. You can do it. I believe in you.
Same words for you, Teddy. Cat and cradle. Go ahead.
Dad, when are you home? Never to return. Steven. Silver spoon. Taken.
You know, despite the mistake at the end, I truly felt the power coming from Teddy. And if I'm to dismiss the mistake he made, then I can dismiss the plethora of mistakes that Brent made in his poor show and understanding of what a haiku is.
You did not dismiss my mistakes.
Your mistakes are very hard to dismiss given your attitude. So now, I think that the one we want to see at home is Brent versus Teddy. And that's what's going to be the final round of the haikus. You have the words glowing and intense. Glowing and intense. We begin with Teddy, who needs to go first. Go.
Glowing intensity on my knee. What is that? I don't know what's going on. Oh my goodness.
Oh, okay. Your time is up, and somehow a haiku did not happen somewhere in there. Brent, glowing and intense. Let's hear it.
The sun shines glowing. Intensity of feeling. The way knows lonely.
Okay, you got it right at the end.
Flynn, I wanna redo.
You don't get a redo, Teddy. You had your opportunity. I will take time now to deliberate who won that last round.
Wow!
I mean, did you see the spark in that last battle? I mean,
What a sham that competition was. Once again, it seems that Flynn Wolfbane has it out for me and is not giving the queen her due.
I had a bad reaction to the dust when I was trying to sabotage Cassiopeia. This could be seen as a sign that I was in the wrong, but I don't see it that way.
The game's a whole bunch of bull.
As you can see, I am back in the living room, and I have my serious face on. That means it's time to distribute the points. So let's get everyone in the living room. Coming into this week of competition, there was a lot of ties. And after this, there will only be one. Third place, 1 point, is going to be attributed to who I thought did best and lost in the second round. And that 1 point goes to Gwendolyn George.
oh dear.
That puts you now at 3 points. Enjoy those.
Thank you, everyone. Art is hard, but it's important to try.
Great. Yes, it's important to try, but it's also important to be successful. We will determine who got second place in that final battle between two very passionate gentlemen. With 2 points, Teddy the Fairy. You okay?
So I got 2 points?
Well, yes. See, here's the thing. Brent has won the haiku challenge, propelling him from 0 points to 3.
Are we two mother truckers?
Teddy, with your 2 points, you're in the lead with 4 points.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Get wrecked, everybody.
Oh,
That's just a little character I've been working on. But seriously, thank you everyone I think I deserve it. So thank you very much.
Yes, very, very good. So the new point tallies are as follows. At the top by himself is Teddy the Fairy with 4 points. Tied for second place with 3 points apiece are now newly on the board Brent, the less sad boy that is Dogfin, and Gwendolyn George. In third place with 2 points, because I have decided that you lost one for your poor showmanship in the haiku challenge, is Cassiopeia. I apologize for having to take a point away from you, but you understand the risks when you decide to play. And finally, in last place with 1 point, one measly, small, tiny point, and putting her very much against the ball is Queen Rabinka.
I will stay this for myself. I'm number 1.
Okay, understood. Well, that's it. Week 3 is in the books. We are just 2 weeks away from the finale. Do you feel confident about how you're doing on the challenge? I hope so, because the challenges are going to get tougher, the points harder to come by, and we are just weeks, days away from finding who is the next ruler of the land of Orin. See you next week on Next in Line. Goodbye.
Medieval romp, having a good time. We've got another episode of Next in Line coming in 2 weeks. That'll be episode 4, the penultimate episode. That means the one before the end, if you didn't know. But, yeah, we still have an amazing stand-up show coming up next, Villain Theater Stand-Up. So please like and subscribe to this video. Hit the little bell notification so you can know when the new stream starts. And we've got a very special headliner for that show. That's Aisha Alpha. You may have seen her in Astronomy Club and Degrassi. Whoa, that's pretty cool. So stick around and watch that show. And that's it for Saturday Gigantic. All right.